Yeah, you gotta say it. Here I am talking, and I forgot I done had my mic muted. So when you say the morning after no plan B, you gotta be like the morning after, and like you from New Orleans, like no plan B, baby. You gotta say you gotta have a baby on there. You know what I'm saying, like that. Shit, bro. If I knew you was gonna be up, man, you would have been up on here, dog. You already know what time it is, man. Shit, you know how we rocking, man, and we're not. But usually ain't really got nobody up in here. So for you to be here, I appreciate the support. But I still give a show like there's a million people in here because that's who I am. You know what I'm saying? Oh man. So I gotta get my smart look on, what's up? What's up? What's up, Cuban? What's up? What up, man? What's going on with y'all, man? I appreciate it, man. You know, the morning after. Like it's not what I say, like you from New Orleans, no plan B, baby. Nah, look, so as y'all can see on the screen here, this is a little bit of basketball. This is the, I don't know if they Division two, I believe, Division two basketball team. They right around the corner from me, man. I live right on campus. Really, we got a house over here. Me and my wife do. But anyhow, this team here, Gannon to your left, the Gannon Knights. They have been. Been a tremendous season. If you can look up Gannon University, is GANNON. Man, look, these cats was 2-29 last year. They got a new head coach by the name of Jordan Fee. He runs a full court press like no other. He got them cats running around. They causing havoc, mad turnovers. Uh, their play is just fantastic, bro. And I had to put them up. I shout them out a little bit before, but their season right now is incredible. They like right now they're standing at 30-2 right now as we're speaking right now. Okay. They be balling out and they're in the PSAC tournament right now. Like everybody else, they're 28-2 to be exact, excuse me. But they're in a PSAC tournament and they're taking on yesterday they beat Millersville in the tournament. And bruh, I'm telling you, they going crazy. The other team on the right, that's California PA. They took down Lock Haven. They was the number 2 West seed. We the number 1 West seed. Gannon is, and Lock Haven was the number 1 East seed. But everybody thought that Lock Haven was gonna beat California. California edged it out 81-78. So that brings us to playing California today at 3 p.m. up at the Erie Haggerty Family Event Center, and this is gonna be a good game, man. It's supposed to be anyway, but we took down Millersville yesterday in a blowout fashion, 98-64. That was crazy. That game was. Just a little bit about that game. Some of the leaders in that game, right? I want to talk about Nigel Houghton, number 10, man. He's a guard, had 13 points. He played 31 minutes. He was 5 for 7, which is like 71% from the field. He was 3 for 4 from the 3-point line, shot 75%. He was 0 for 1 at the line. 7 rebounds. He had 3 offensive rebounds, 4 defensive rebounds, 2 assists, 1 turnover, 1 block, 2 steals, and 3 fouls. Now, Derek James, number 12, he's another guard. He only had 6 points, but he played 28 valuable minutes. He was 3 from 6 from the field. That's 50%. He did not shoot a 3, but he didn't take any either. He only went to the free throw line one time because it was an and one. He missed the shot, had 3 rebounds in the game, 8 assists. He had 5 turnovers, 3 steals, and 1 foul. Now he's gonna have to take care of the ball better when we going to go play California because they're built just like us in a way, and they capitalize off that. They usually shoot really well, but we shot very good, and I'm about to get up into that. Zach Hobbs, number 24, he's another guard. He had 11 points. He played 20 minutes. He was 4 from 4. He was perfect for the whole game. 4 for 4 from the field, which 100%. He was 3 for 3 from the 3-point line. Had 3 rebounds in the game. It was all offensive rebounds. On top of that, 3 assists, 2 steals, and he had 5 fouls. They got him in foul trouble because Zach, he shoot the lights off of him, and he got some good defense, right? So you can only imagine. Now this guy right here, Lyle Tipton, number 33, he had 18 points. The guy be balling, man. You gotta see this dude, man. Hey, he be going crazy on the court, man. What's going on with everybody up in here, man? What's going on? What's going on? What's up? What up with it, Mike? What's up, bro? I'm up in here. I don't know if y'all still with me or whatnot, but Lyle Tipton, man, he played 30 minutes. He was 5 for 10, 50% from the field, 3 for 5, three from the 3-point line, 60% from there. He was 5 for 5 from the free throw line, which is great. He gonna have to shoot good if they're gonna take down California, PA. Now, number 4, Josh Amahafo, 30 points from the guard from Ontario. He's from Canada. He played 32 minutes, man. He was 11 for 16 from the field. That's 69%. He was 1 from 2 from the 3-point line. You can do the math on that. That's 50%. He was 7 for 9 from the free throw line, which is 78%. But he gotta make those easy foul throw shots. You know what I'm saying? Another guy that I want to shout out to was Mike Montano, big number 1. He's a forward, big like center type of guy. If you ask me, he played 14 minutes, 2 from 3 from the field. He was 67% from the field. He was 100% from the free throw line. He only went up there twice, so had 2 defensive rebounds, 2 assists, 1 turnover. He had a block, 2 steals, and he had a foul. And one more guy, the young guy from Philly, the freshman from Philly, Ernest Shelton, 4 points. He played 18 minutes. It was 29% from the field, and he was 0 for 5 from the 3-point line. But I really don't want to wouldn't get too caught up in him being that way, and because he made up for it with his rebounding, his assists, his blocks, his steal. You know what I mean? He was real active on defense. And he usually play a better game than that, but his defense was definitely key to the victory yesterday. His presence on the floor alone was. And, so I wanted to give a quick shout out to the Gannon Knights, man, in the PSAC tournament right now, and that's the Pennsylvania State Athletic Conference. That's Division II basketball for those who don't know out there. You know what I mean? I went and checked them out yesterday. The game was good. And I just wanted to shout them out real quick. So before I keep it moving on, now we're gonna talk a little bit of NCAA basketball. You feel me? So y'all stay with me. And if you got your coffee, man, go ahead and grab it real quick and cheers with me and take a sip of your coffee. Cause we in the morning after with no plan B, baby. And when you say it, you gotta put the baby on there like you from New Orleans, baby. All right, we're gonna keep it moving, cuz. Now, as some of y'all really don't, watch basketball and whatnot, but that's why I'm here to share this with y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm here to talk this. And this is about to be March Madness, which is crazy. I advise all of y'all out here to check out basketball March Madness. I don't do the whole basketball or the whole year round because football really doesn't have an off season, but I'm gonna bring it to y'all, man. And shit, any request y'all want, man, I got y'all, man. Shoot, I'm surprised y'all up this early rocking with me, man, on this Sunday, I usually it's crazy, so yeah, the crazy game I want to talk about right now from the NCAA men's side of things is the Arizona Wildcats. Y'all know they got beat last night by USC, led by Isaiah Collier, Bronny James. That's where LeBron's son and all that play. And Boogie Ellis. Boogie Ellis is a monster. He's a guard too. It's crazy because DJ Rodman played for them too, for USC, and they took them down last night. The final score was 65-78, man. In that game right there, Isaiah Collier, he's a freshman, man. Monsters, had 16 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists. He went off. Bronny James only had 5.6 rebounds, 1 assist. The leader for the game was Kobe Johnson, had 19 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists. DJ Rodman had 19.7 rebounds, and he had an assist. But in that game, though, you would think that Arizona would have won because this is the Pac-12 tournament, so everybody plays, I guess, right? USC is 15-7. They garbage. They hot garbage, y'all. Let's just call it what it is right now. You know what I'm saying? They lost 17 games. Arizona came into that game 24-7. They dropped to 24-8. They was number 5 ranked in the country, number 5, and they got beat. I'm talking 65-78. You know what I'm saying? I guess you could call that what that when you get lose by double digits, that's bad in basketball, right? Correct me if I'm wrong now, Hoopers, but that don't look good to me. You know what I'm saying? It just don't. But they say that was a big significant win out there for anybody who went out there. So, and then we another one in the Big 12 tournament. You got the Oklahoma State Cowboys. They beat BYU. I mean BYU beat them. I'm sorry, 85-71. Just want to run through some scores with y'all real quick. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to keep getting into all the stats and all the games and all that. Auburn, as y'all know, number 13, Auburn, they beat Georgia 92-78. USC took down Duke at 84-79. These Kentucky beat Tennessee yesterday. That was another upset because Kentucky was number 15 and Tennessee was 4. And so that's 85. They would won 85-81, not by a lot, but Houston just looking unstoppable out there. They number 1 in the country right now. They beat number 14 Kansas 46-76 in slaughter fashion. Like I don't see nobody messing with Houston right now. If you really don't know too much about NCAA basketball, I'm not advising you to put your money on Houston, but look, you might want to look into doing that if you like putting down a little bit of money to make things interesting. They're looking crazy right now, and so is UConn. UConn looking like they want to go back to the big dance too. They took down Providence yesterday, 74-60. All right. Now just for some, a little bit of throw a little bit of the other divisions in there in the Southern Conference tournament. Furman, which they usually got a decent basketball squad, right? You know what I mean? That they beat I can't remember the name of the school. I want to say West Charleston or something, but they beat them 79-76 yesterday. That was another one. But we got some good games on today. You want to watch? We want to be 12:30 today. We got Wisconsin taking on Purdue. That's the Big Ten tournament. You know what I'm saying? We gotta watch that. Austin Peay playing Stetson. You want to watch for that one too. Samford playing Furman today at 4 o'clock. You want to watch that. Illinois, number 12, Illinois is playing Iowa, y'all, at 7 today, later on tonight. I'm going to definitely be watching that game. And look, man, I'm gonna keep it moving on to the women's side of things real quick, too, because I got to show some love to the ladies, dog. You know what I mean? I got to, man. I got to. Not enough of us do it out here, man. Not enough of us do it out here. And I would appreciate us all to do that. Every content creator out there, I advise y'all to show some love to the women's side of things too, man, because they are athletes nonetheless. But you can imagine who's balling in those games, right? But yesterday, right, Tennessee almost took out South Carolina 73-74. South Carolina is led by Dawn Staley's. Dawn Staley's team is crazy. They're crazy good on the women's side of things. So is Tennessee. Tennessee is crazy good too. They got a WNBA player on their squad. I know a lot of y'all are familiar with the name Caitlin Clark from Iowa. She's a monster, 3-point shooter, shooting out there like Steph Curry in a hurry. You hear me? They beat Michigan 68-95 in the Big Ten tournament yesterday. So they're going to the semifinals. I can't remember who they going to be taking on, but I'm gonna get them names for y'all in a minute. So we got, and then Texas took out Kansas in the Big 12 tournament. Now this is on the women's side of things, right? LSU took out Ole Miss. So LSU will be playing South Carolina in the SEC final game today. That's going down. Kansas State took out West Virginia. So now we got today in the Big Ten tournament final. You got Nebraska taking on Iowa on the women's side. That's going to be a good one. Although I don't know if it's really going to be good. Let me keep it a buck. Caitlin Clark is a monster. If you're going to put your bread down, put them on Iowa. North Carolina State, they made it to the finals. They women did. They'll be taking on Notre Dame. Notre Dame looking all right though when it come to that one. Y'all know UConn #1. They playing Marquette in the Big East tournament. That's probably gonna be a blow. UConn, I would take UConn over Marquette. Should be a good one though. Another real good one, 3 o'clock today that y'all want to keep an eye on is that LSU. I mean, for the women's side, LSU and South Carolina. That game's gonna be real good. Trust me. I mean, some people, you know what I mean? Look, a lot of guys say that the women's basketball is like a slower game. You want to see excitement and dunks and shit, like, but to me, let me keep it a buck. It is exciting. You know what I'm saying? When you're watching it, it is. If you like hoops, you like hoops. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter whether a woman or a guy playing. But I can guarantee you some of these chicks, some of these guards, they can definitely play on the men's side, yo, and get busy, bro. Like I'm seeing it. They be hooping. They be hooping. Trust me. I know they'll beat the shit out of some of us average Joes. So I mean, like for somebody to say I ain't gonna watch it, like you can't beat them. Like you probably couldn't beat them. So you know that's the funny part about that shit. USC got Stanford. It's gonna be some good games today, man. You know what I'm saying? They call this what championship Sunday in the basketball world, man. We gotta watch it, bro. Gotta watch it. The ACC tournament for the men's side. Let's not forget. I'm sorry, Tuesday. We got the Hurricanes playing Boston, man. Looks, and I'm about to get up into the football, but I had to show the love to the jump. He said the last second three was clutch. Oh yeah. You that game, huh, bro? You seen it? Look, man, oh my God. I ain't even check that. I didn't even see that, Joe. I ain't even gonna lie to you, but they be balling. These chicks be out here getting it. These chicks be out here getting it, man. They be balling. About to get up into this football side of things though. So let's go ahead and let's cheers again for our coffee, you know. Mm-hmm. I like I like my coffee dark. I don't know why, cause I put a lot of creamer in my shit. and but I like the hazelnut creamer, man. The hazelnut creamer for me, that works, man. I like the dark coffee. I like the cause I don't get name brand coffee no more. You know why? Cause they be killing you with them names, man. You know what I mean? They be killing you on them names, bro. So you know, my coffee be called like Donut Shop. It is what it is, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what my coffee is called. My coffee is called Donut Shop. I know it's good, you know what I'm saying? Donut Shop, or there be the what's the other one called? Oh, the Columbia. It's called Columbia. It don't got nothing else, just Columbia coffee, you know. We gonna talk about the Eagles, man. Let me get up into the Eagles, man. I be going in sometimes, bro. I be cutting up out here, man. I want to give a shout out to everybody that came up in the morning, man. My bro Shad, I see you in there checking in, bro. I appreciate it. Cuban came up in here. Appreciate you, bro. Little brother Alan Jerry came up in here. Appreciate you, bro. And my big bro Jeremiah Lucas came through. All right, man. Got number fam. I love it. I love it. Hey yo, so the Philadelphia Eagles, man, we got to talk these Eagles, bro. So, you know, homework is homework. I ain't take really too much notes because this is the morning after, and you know, I just write down a little, you know, some to keep things to keep me on track. But other than that, I just come in and I just spill, man. You know what I mean? I just spill it. So, but with the Eagles, I'm hearing that they're shopping Josh Sweat. There's rumors that they're shopping Josh Sweat, their defensive end, and Hassan Reddick from the 2022 draft pick, okay, from Georgia. I don't know what they're thinking when they're doing this, but this is crazy. Yo, come on, Philly. Come on, Philly. Don't do this. Do not do this. Um, Hassan Reddick, y'all, since he's been in the league, it's only 2024, so he's only been 1 year, really. You know, dude, let's say two. All right. Listen, 27 sacks, 6 forced fumbles, 3 fumble recoveries, 87 tackles. He's doing that off the defensive line. Off the defensive line, and you want to get rid and you trying to shop him? Nah, you can't get enough return. Those is things you hold on to. Those is things you hold on to. You hold on to guys like that, like for real. Like, and it ain't he ain't a thing, but you gotta hold on to that. But to be shopping Josh Sweat, I don't know about that. And I wouldn't do it though. That'd be crazy for the Eagles to let go some of that defense. And I'm gonna get to talking because they looking for wide receivers right now. That's the thing with the Eagles. That's the rumors in the news anyway. Wide receivers is what they're looking for. I talked about a Jaheim Bell last night. He's a tight end, running back, type of guy, big guy, nice hands, decent speed. I think he'll fare well on their team also. But like when they talking about a wide receiver like Darnell Mooney or Tyler Boyd, I could see Boyd with the Eagles, but Mooney, to me, y'all, look, in my opinion, Mooney was just not that clutch. You know what I'm saying? I've seen him drop a lot of balls, but I've seen Boyd, on the other hand, in my division for years from the Cincinnati Bengals. I've seen him come through time and time and time again for Joe Burrow. So I would say Jalen Hurts would need a guy like Boyd over Mooney if they're going to go ahead and try to trade for any of those guys. I would say go Boyd. Don't mess with Mooney, okay? Also, the Eagles signed Brandon Graham. They got him on a 1-year contract. That's a plus right there because when you got a veteran in that round that's gotten y'all a ring, gotten y'all back to the big dance. He's a veteran leader on that defense. He schools the young guys coming in, and that's why you need to keep a Hassan Reddick around because Brandon Graham's not going to be there forever, and you're going to need somebody to fill his shoes. And who better than Hassan Reddick to do so? You know what I'm saying? Josh Sweat. I don't know. I don't know. Now they are saying that they're eyeing Saquon Barkley, that they might be trying to go after Saquon Barkley. It's just rumors, you know what I'm saying? I checked the news. It's really and it's a rumor because it should, I mean, it's not fact checked, nobody really knows, right? So we're just really speculating. But I have read the news and they saying they're eyeing Saquon Barkley for the Eagles. Now, DeAndre Swift had a hell of a year last year for me. He's from that area. He grew up an Eagles fan. He's a hometown guy. You're not gonna get nobody carrying a ball better than him in Philadelphia. To me, I mean, he played well to me. I wouldn't be trying to replace him with Saquon Barkley. I wouldn't roll the dice on that. I mean, maybe if they want to bring Saquon in, to take some of the load off of DeAndre Swift, I think that would be a good thing. You know what I'm saying? Like if they want to roll with that kind of attitude towards the situation, but I don't believe trying to replace him. You know what I'm saying? With Saquon. But if they want to go 1-2 punch Saquon Barkley and DeAndre Swift, for that case, I think they should have kept Booby over there. They should have kept Booby. I mean, oh well, for those who don't know who that's Miles Sanders. That's what we called him in Pittsburgh, because he grew up around the area. Miles Sanders went to Woodland Hills High School in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. So and that's what they called him out there. So I don't know why I called him that. But yeah, Miles Sanders, they should have kept him if that was the case. You know what I'm saying? Kept him around. DeAndre Swift and Miles would have been crazy, but it's a lot of egos with these running backs, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Like, but if you taking punishment and you running hard, like, come on, bro. Like, it gotta be two of y'all. It gotta be two. Um, and you'll get the best production out of your running back having another running back in front of them. The competition level of it alone. Um, I'll bring it up again. I talked about a little bit about this last night as far as like how Jalen Warren came in for the Pittsburgh Steelers, an undrafted rookie free agent. He pushed Najee Harris to perform better because Najee was, let's just be honest, Najee wasn't looking that good. The running game wasn't going that well. Jalen Warren came in, he gave us a jolt of energy, and he came in and he's just been performing so well. But every time Najee touches the field, now he's performing even better because, you know, um, Jalen Warren may have saved us a little bit of money in Pittsburgh when it came to paying Najee Harris, if you ask me, to be honest. Because, like, it's like, okay, Najee, like, I like Najee Harris. I really do. But there was a down period. He came in, lit it on fire, but then you was like, then kind of went off a little bit, fell off a lot, really fell off a lot. Let me say a little bit, fell off a lot. Then when Jalen came in, he picked up his game again. So, shout out to him for picking him up. But that's what you kind of need is that competition level to me, a lot of it. So keep it moving on to the next one, man. Shout out to the Eagles. I got to talking about another one, those Steelers, man. Yeah, right up into my Steelers. So, the quarterback woes continue. We released Patrick Peterson. I knew that was going to come. I was hoping it wasn't going to happen though, because, and I'm gonna tell you why I think that shouldn't have happened. Because of our young receiving core that, not receiving, excuse me, our young cornerback core that we have. So I didn't think that letting go Patrick Peterson was a good thing, because I mean he was an extra coach. You know what I'm saying? If anything, he's an extra coach on the field. He is getting older. I mean, we wasn't really paying him too much. You know what I'm saying? But still, Patrick Peterson knows what it takes, and I hope that Joey Porter Jr. soaked up all that energy and everything he's learned from Patrick Peterson, and he's going to apply it this year. Joey Porter Jr. is going to be a beast at cornerback, y'all, without a doubt. He's going to be good. It's going to be nasty. Um, I get what everybody's talking about. We need linebackers, we need cornerbacks. I get it, but yeah, I stick to my guns. I think our defense is set, and I'm gonna stick to it. And I keep telling y'all the reason why I think our defense is set. I mean, when you get into playing in those certain games where our defense looked bad, like y'all, we won 10 games. We won 10 games, and that was not because of our average ass offense. Like it was because of our defense. Like, you know what I'm saying? Those sort of we lost 7 games, but you could blame that on the defense just because they got scored on. But in that games, like what did our offense do? Look at the games we lost. How long was our defense on the field? Those games we lost, and then compared to the offense was on the field. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a no brainer. Like we lost 7 games, and we're like, we need cornerbacks. We be getting burnt, giving up big plays. Once again, I'll say it again. You will give up a lot of plays too. If you're running around, go ahead, go do 10 laps. Go do 10 laps and then try to cover Tyreek Hill. You know what I'm saying? Go do 10 laps and no, just do this. Go do 3 laps. 3 laps, full speed, and then try to cover an NFL rat receiver. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? You feel me? All right. Like it is what it is. Go and take on Mitch Morse. Go and take on a Mitch Morse, a Drake Nugent. Go head to head with them for 3 plays or 2 plays in a row, full speed, full contact, fighting off them big offensive linemen off you, or whatever. You know what I mean? Because sometimes the run game hits us like that too. And then you go and cover an NFL receiver. Like you're gonna like it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. And that's part of the reason. I believe it's the offense. I don't think our defense, I mean, you can always add pieces, but we got a lot of pieces that haven't even been recognized on our defense, such as like Nick Herbig. I'm telling you, man, TJ and Nick got a relationship on that team, and he's looking good, man. Nick is looking better and better. And this year, he's going to make a stamp. And look, because Hightower's contract is coming up, right? Like when we're gonna have to repay and restructure a lot of guys. We got Leal coming up from where we grab him from, Texas A&M. Hair big. Our defense is set, bro. You know what I mean? The only positions that would like to replace before he gets too old is Cam Hayward. And I would let Cam Hayward pick his protege. You know what I'm saying? He's been around so long that he deserves a ring. And if we can't get him a Super Bowl, and he deserves to have one, then we should just let him go ahead and pick his replacement, pick his guy that he wants to bring in to Pittsburgh. Like, this is the guy who's going to be able to take over my spot when I leave. You know what I'm saying? Give that man not much respect, because we couldn't get him a ring. And I feel bad for that, because he gave us so many valuable years, man. And I don't know if our quarterback change thing was going on, right? It's going to happen or not. But see, I went on a tangent real quick. I got to stop going in and stay on track when I'm talking about my Steelers, man. But it's hard not to. But anyhow, Deontay Johnson trade. Deontay Johnson is one of our valuable receivers without a doubt, y'all. And he don't want to be in Pittsburgh. That's not good, bro. That's not good. It's not good. He don't want to be there. He don't want to play with Kenny Pickett, and it's rumors, y'all. But you know what I mean. I don't have an insider, but you can tell that our receivers do not want to play with Kenny Pickett. They don't want Kenny as their quarterback, and that's the problem. That's a problem. However, you're a pro, you're in the NFL. In order to keep your job, you're going to play with whoever you're said to play with. Whoever they tell you got to play with, you're going to play with. Period. You know what I mean? If you want your job, if you want, you know what I mean, if you want to play in the NFL and you want to play for Pittsburgh Steelers as a wide receiver, you be like, all right, I got to play with Kenny because that's who y'all the guy. But a lot of people don't believe in him. These pros don't believe in him, and when it's said and done for the pros not to believe in a quarterback, that's a different thing. That's something different, y'all. That is something different. And it's just not Deontay. And if Deontay wants out because of this, because of our quarterback woes, that's a problem. That's a problem, y'all. That is. Man, Russell Wilson came and he went on a visit and he didn't have a get a contract. Now, I think this was no more than a ploy and just to show the Bears, like, look, y'all taking too long. We'll grab another quarterback because there's not a lot of interest for Justin Fields out there for other teams, right? And we like, okay, we trying to show we ain't sweating them, and we kind of brought in Russell Wilson. I don't think Russell Wilson is a good fit for us. I just don't think so. I mean, we can get him for a veteran minimum, which is cool, and I like the price and talk on that to bring him in to play whatever, push Kenny Pickett. But how much is a veteran going to push you? You get what I mean? You're going to play harder when you got another young guy that's threatening to take your job. You're going to play better, get your head in that playbook. You know what I'm saying? Stop knocking down the local Pittsburgh country girls that Kenny be knocking down out there. You know what I'm saying? His head, his ass. I don't know what's going on with him, but he ain't showing it on the field to me. But anyhow, I'm about to throw this one at y'all. And it's crazy that I'm about to say this, right? Thank y'all for joining up with the morning after with no plan B, baby. Baby. Hit that like button for me, y'all. And this is new to me, right? And I thought about this and I seen it. Jordan Travis from Florida State University, right? Nobody's talking about him. Nobody's talking about Jordan Travis. He played fantastic. Now let me remind people. He played for Florida State Seminoles. Jordan Travis would have been in the college football playoff if he did not. That injury was gruesome. He was hurt. He'll be coming back off an injury. But ain't a lot of these guys injured? Ain't a lot of these guys injured out here? Correct me if I'm wrong. A lot of these guys are injured, man. It's a fact. And some of they don't have to go through the medical. However, we know what Jordan Travis went through. We know the injury that he did. Pittsburgh, a lot of places have good doctors and good hospitals, but UPMC, the University of Pittsburgh Medical Center, is one of the best in the world. I don't care what nobody says. It is. It is. It is. The hospitals that UPMC had took over, they did not gut the hospitals that they bought up and down Western New York and Western Pennsylvania. They didn't fire the people that worked in there. The people that worked in these hospitals were pieces of shit. UPMC should have fired everybody in the hospitals that they took over in Western Pennsylvania and Western New York and went with the Pittsburgh standard. They saved lives. You know what I'm saying? They do. Let's just call it what it is. So many people get shot in Pittsburgh and they live because of UPMC. Not everybody makes it, but UPMC is good. It's a good medical practice. All right. So bringing in Jordan Travis, that's the moral to this. He's a beast. He's a beast. He's good. He's young. We could get a lot of the gears out of him. We know what's going on with him, and he's available, and he'll be available. He will be available. I don't think a lot of people gonna really pay attention to him, man. I really don't because of his injury and everything else, you know what I mean? And they're not in the big, ESPNs and all that. They're not NFL, they're not talking about him. They're not chirping about him. You know what I mean? And that has a lot to do with how pros are perceived anyway. How much are they in the media and so forth and so on. But Jordan Travis is not. He's out there. We need a QB. Let's go with him. Anybody's better than motherfucking Kenny Pickett at this point. And it's a shame to say that because if you put Kenny Pickett out there right now against Justin Fields, Jordan Travis, or any of these guys, like nobody's taking Kenny Pickett, bro. First, nobody's taking him. We're not even doing that, which is a shame. But I always go back to what my co-host said. My boy Shad, right? We do Saturdays Night Live. Shad always he told me, he said, bro, do you think anybody would have really took you think anybody would have drafted Kenny Pickett, or you think y'all would have drafted Kenny Pickett if it wasn't for that 1 year? And if he did not have that COVID year, he wouldn't even have had those stats. You have to keep that in mind. Like he got drafted off of a COVID year that he shouldn't have had, but all his previous years before that was trash. The kid was hot garbage. Anyway, it's just the truth, man. And I'm gonna just say it like it is. We just need to move on, but we're not, and it's frustrating because it's just how we are, though. It's just how we are, and it is frustrating though. Like nonetheless, moving on to the Buffalo Bills. So, as y'all know, I talked about the Bills, and they had moved on from the Bills moved on from Jordan Poyer, Mitch Morse, and a couple people, actually, couple wide receiver. I think they lost Hardy. They lost Siren Neal. A lot of the Bills is cleaning house. They're cleaning house up there right now. However, Buffalo's known for spending money and getting the right guys, whether they're big name guys. If you got the production, they're gonna go grab them, right? That's just what it is. And I like that about the Bills. I really do. I like that about the Bills. If you get production up out of there, and you big name or not, they will spend that money to get your ass up there to Buffalo. Period. I like that about that franchise. Now they're looking at the defensive end from the Cowboys and Dorrance Armstrong. Now you like Dorrance Armstrong. Listen, without him, Michael Parsons don't do what he do. It takes a whole defensive line from one guy to shine. Let me say that again. And that rhyme. It takes a whole defensive line for one guy to shine. Now, Dorrance Armstrong's on that defensive line. Him and Von Miller. Whew, damn. 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 I think that'd be I would like to hear from the Bills fans and tell me what y'all think about, Dorrance Armstrong, the defensive end from Cowboys. Do y'all think he would fit? I think it's be a good fit up there, but look, y'all, that's just my opinion though. You know what I mean? Y'all might feel different on that. Like, nah, I don't want him. I think we need this type of guy up there in Buffalo. We might need that, whatever y'all think. But I like the fact y'all looking at DJ Chark. I talked about y'all needing another receiver. Because it just the inconsistencies. I need a for sure number 3. Right now, I would say y'all number 3 right now is Shakir. We'll say that he is, but there might be another guy to come in and take that spot. Now, y'all looking at DJ Chark. He's been with 4 teams in 4 seasons. He bounced around. I know. We even know what we getting up out of Chark, though. We know what we getting up out of him for the Lions. He's a mercenary. He's a mercenary wide receiver. He's bounced around for the money or wherever he's desired to be. But I don't think we've ever heard anything about DJ Chark being a bad teammate, no matter where he's been. And that's a good thing. You know what I'm saying? When you move around to 4 teams in 4 years, no, that may not be necessarily good. But when you go to 4 teams in 4 years and you're a good teammate on all those squads, that is a plus. And the Bills could use another receiver, which would put the focus at running back going into the draft. Yeah, I mean, you look, because you just never know. The position just takes a lot of ground and pound and to get ahead of the game. You know what I'm saying? Y'all let go of Nyheim Hines from the Colts. Y'all just, free agency. Look at what you thinking of. What y'all think of Trey Benson being with the Bills? I know I had him in my mock draft going to the Bills, but look, that's a real thing. Trey Benson, and I know his stock just jumped up. But there might be like a guy like Cody Strader out there for y'all for the Buffalo Bills. Like, you know what I'm saying? I think he may fit. Like, if y'all can't, but he like Cody Strader might be one of the first running backs off the board. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. There's other names that they're popping up more than him, but Trey Benson, he's a guy I like in Buffalo, and I had him going to Buffalo in my mock draft. Cody Schrader, he's another guy that runs hard. He's played for Missouri. I think he'll fit good in Buffalo. He'll look good up there too. There's a couple other guys too that I liked And that I like wide receiver too if the Bills want to go younger. And that guy would be none other than McCaffrey, Luke McCaffrey, the wide receiver from Rice. I talked about him last night on the show. He's 6'2". He tested really good. He's quick. He's quick. In small spaces. He got really good. He's really elusive, good escapability. That is Christian McCaffrey's little brother, but he is taller than McCaffrey. He's a wide receiver. That runs like a running back. Clutch as hell. He's clutch as hell. Let's not get that twisted. And he'll definitely be available for Buffalo. He'll definitely be available for y'all. Now, y'all want a receiver. He's not one of the big names. Let's just be honest. Luke McCaffrey is not one of the big names. First round. Who do y'all take in the first round? What is more valuable? I guess I would go offensive line because that's more valuable than a wide receiver. But I believe Luke McCaffrey would be around. I mean, and if not like a Luke McCaffrey, he would be ideal. But then you got like a Ricky Parcel from Florida, from the Florida Gators. They was comparing him to Chris Olave. I don't really like comparisons, but look, like he'll fit up there too at wide receiver. The wide receiver depth for rookies is crazy, and the only thing is if you can get DJ Chark at a decent price, then I would go DJ Chark. You know what I'm saying? But if not, if DJ Chark is asking for too much in the negotiations, go rookie receiver. A lot of these guys are clutch. Look, I even threw Zay Weaver out there to y'all. Like there's a lot of guys out there that's coming into the NFL that can play receiver and that got hands and good route running, good and quick in small spaces, elusive, and that'd be perfect for Buffalo. That'd be perfect, man. So another thing with Buffalo, there, the trade that they got for Tremaine Edmonds going to Buffalo, they get one of them picks or something like that, right? They get, you know how that goes. They got the number 133 pick in the draft, right? And they thought it would have been a little bit better because the Bears are trash or whatever than that. But look, a draft pick is a draft pick. A draft pick, all draft picks are valuable. They just are. All draft picks are valuable, especially nowadays. The training these young athletes go through, everything that they know coming into the game, it's hard. The only thing you got to make sure is if the guy is smart enough to play. That's the only thing, because a lot of these guys don't be knowing what they're doing, what schemes, what they're supposed to be running. And let's just be honest, a lot of them just come in pure talented and don't know shit. You know what I mean? So just trying to get a smart football player is the best route to go. You know they're going to be athletic and everything else. Like you kind of know that, you know, all right? But 133 pick Buffalo, don't be upset about that. And I don't know if any Bills fans is or not, but don't be upset about that. An extra draft pick is an extra draft pick, bro. Like it is what it is. Like it's going to be valuable. Now we'll see what the 133 pick gets Buffalo, and then next season, when whoever y'all take with that, we'll see what y'all did and see how that pans out. You know what I mean? That's all I got to say. But look, man, I appreciate y'all coming through this morning, man, kicking it with me on the morning after. No plan B, baby. You gotta say it with the New Orleans voice. So if you from New Orleans, please hit me up so I can get it on there, baby. Gotta say it the morning after with no plan B, baby. All right, hey, man, I appreciate y'all coming through, kicking it with me this morning, man. Look forward to it, man. Y'all already know Saturday's live, Shad, Sunday morning. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button and notification bell so when I drop some videos, you'll get updated on that. Peace.
Want to see Truck and Chubby live and co-host Shad? Tune in at Fans Point of View, Saturday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 3:30 p.m. Pacific Time. But in the meantime, in between time, enjoy the content. Don't forget to hit your notification bell for all updates. Thank you for watching.